What's going on YouTube? It's the weekend and it's time to make another video on this money pit. Alright guys, it's Saturday. I've been working on the car last night, on camera, off camera. I've been working on the car during the week, off camera, and I kind of want to give you guys a little up-to-speed summary of what's been done and what still needs to be done before I get started. I've been trying to work on the car as much as possible, which my little bit of free time I have, and try to get it done because I know everyone wants to see it running, including me. I've done a few things on the car since last time we saw each other on camera. I installed new injectors. I got the Flow Force 640cc plug-and-play injectors. They're usually about 300 bucks. I got them basically brand new for 250 bucks from my buddy. So I installed those last night. Here's a quick clip of that. And other things I've done on the car, I'll show you guys in a second. But I just want to make a few announcements, kinda. As you see, my roommate's bike's here in pieces behind me. We were working on this last night, getting the wiring done. If you guys want to see bike videos, definitely check out my roommate Matt's channel. He's got like 300 subs, but he makes a shit ton of good supermoto edits, and he's like the reason why I stopped making supermoto videos. Like I still make them, but he rides more than I do, and he makes like way more supermoto content than I do. So if you guys want to see bikes, I would go check out his channel. The link will be in the description. And then I saw talking to Taylor Ray, he's fucking getting a Grom today. I'm so jealous. Sorry if that's a surprise, Taylor. I don't know if you're actually getting one for sure, but I really need a Grom. Like, I really want one. I'm just trying to finish my car first. I know I'm getting my tax return back soon, and I can definitely buy a Grom, but I want to finish this. So this is going to start before I buy another toy. So let me show you what I've done to the car. Okay, so I finished installing the driver's seat like 100%. I know I've seen pictures. I posted pictures and posted up like having it in here, but I've never actually fully installed it. So it's fully bolted in right now. It doesn't move, and the harnesses are fully bolted in. So I got both side harnesses, and then I got the harness bar in. So I need to finish installing the passenger seat. I have the bottom harnesses done, but I need to finish installing the seat, and then I can do the top harnesses, and then I can put the whole interior back in and finish cleaning this up. So I need to work on that. And walking over to the front, yep, I have my injectors on. I showed you guys a quick clip of that. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit with some zip ties, and I still need to buy some new fuel hoses because I think I cracked a bunch of old fuel lines, so I need to do that. And ooh, what is that? What is that? Is that my turbo? Yes, my turbo is mounted up, it is all installed, and I was able to make the T3 T2 conversion work. Alright, so plans for today, I would like to finish installing the passenger seat. I still need to bolt that in and get the harnesses all set up on that, and then I can kind of finish my interior, so I kind of want to get that done. My girlfriend's probably going to come over and help me paint the roll cage, and I already painted most of it, as you guys can tell, but there's a lot of little spots I couldn't get with spray paint, like basically inside the pillar, in front of the windshield. It's kind of hard to get inside there, and there's a bunch of little tight spots I want to go over with paint so it doesn't rust. So we might work on that today, and then I don't know, probably go hang out at my buddy's shop later tonight, maybe go work on the Cressida, I don't know, maybe weld something. I don't know, probably just a fun video working on cars and a daily vlog-ish video, so hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, so I was able to make that manifold work with my turbo. I don't know how long it'll last, I don't know how reliable it's gonna be, but it was pretty fucking solid. I basically drilled the 4 holes. I measured out the 4 holes for the T2 flange, drilled them out perfectly, and then tapped them with my help, my buddy Andrew, and got it to work. And it's on there really tight. It's really smooth, solid connection, and basically the gasket meets perfectly. Everything's perfect. So I think it'll work. I don't know how long it'll work, but I think it'll work. And honestly, my goal is to, by the time I'm ready to upgrade manifolds and get rid of that one, is to weld my own manifold. I really want to get better at welding, and I really want to make an individual same length, like twisty, turny manifold. So they don't seem that hard to make. I feel like I can do it. I just need to practice more on the welder. And that's another thing. I have my gas set up for my MIG welder, but I need to go buy the hose to go from the regulator to the welder. So I want to try to do that today too. Alright, just got back from the store and I picked up some vinyl to wrap my roll bar. I saw Adam LZ do it in one of his videos and I feel like it'll work out pretty good. This is going to cover the door bars where you kind of climb in and out of the car and just kind of protect the paint. And I also picked up some paint and some brushes to get inside the tight spots where I couldn't get it with the spray can. So my lovely girlfriend's here to help me, and yeah, we're gonna paint the car a little bit. Okay, I don't even know where to begin how happy I am right now. I'm trying to tell you guys this quick little story. Basically, my engine mounts on the Miata, picture a hole, right? And the bolt that goes through the body is like this, and they're inside the hole, okay? And you can't get to them flush, they're inside the hole. I'll show you guys in a second. So basically the threads on the engine mount bolt, the new engine mount I put on this motor, the threads were fucked on it, and I didn't realize it when I was putting it on the motor before I installed it in the car. Stupid me. So long story short, I had to fix the threads on the engine mount in the car, underneath the car, inside, recessed inside a hole. So basically you can't use this. You guys know what this is. This is the die holder. Basically, this is how you clean the threads on a bolt. Okay, it's a die. That goes in there, and then you kind of spin it around and clean the threads out. I couldn't use this because it was inside the hole, okay? So I had to get creative. And I was trying to find a socket big enough to hold onto the bolt and kind of be able to like torque it on and clean the threads out. Wasn't working. So I came up with this genius idea of finding the correct die for my snap-on set, go into my Harbor Freight set, take the same equivalent die, weld it to a socket, okay? Yeah, really shitty welds. I couldn't get a good ground on it. Ignore the welds. Anyway, weld it to a socket, and then take the socket, put it inside the hole, and clean the threads out. And I was able to clean the threads and put the new bolt on. Literally, having a welder is like the greatest thing in the world. You can literally make anything. You can weld and you can grind or cut or friggin' anything like that. You can do anything. So yeah, just made my own little tool, and I will keep this for later on. And the reason why I use the socket is so the bolt, when you clean it up, the bolt can go inside the socket and, you know, you can take it back out. I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm really happy right now. I just made this and it worked fine. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is finish my cold side of my intercooler piping. A lot of you guys don't know, but my car came with the intercooler mounted, and with the intercooler piping plumbed, and basically the kid before me had a massive like cold air intake. So picture this comes out of the throttle body down into the intercooler, and then he had basically out the intercooler, and normally where that would go to the turbo, he had just like an air filter there. So the car was not turboed, but he ran an intercooler. Really strange. Anyway though, this is the correct piece he had for the cold side. So what I'm going to do is cut this and install my tubing for my blow-off valve. So I have basically, this is where the blow-off valve will attach to. So I need to just trim this correctly, cut it, and take out the centerpiece, put this piece in, and install it in the car and hook up the ball valve. So that's what I'm up to now. Alright, so that's essentially how it's going to look. We go on the throttle body right here. My ball valve we mounted here, and this will go with the intercooler piping. And all I need to do now is sand down the insides where I cut, make sure it's nice and smooth so it doesn't pinch my couplings, and get some clamps on here and install it in the car. So we'll do that next. Alright guys, the cold side is done. I got my blow valve, my HKS SSQV. Basically this is a blow valve I'm using. It was pretty expensive, so hopefully it's pretty solid. It's a real one, it's not any fake one. But yeah, so it should be pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. Everything fits pretty well. It's pretty easy to install, and that's where it's going to sit. So, only thing left now to do is finish the hot side and the exhaust, and we're almost there. Alright, so to recap this video, let's see, I put in both my seats, put in my harnesses, I also put in my drive shaft. That's why my car is up so high. I don't think I filmed that. So seats, harnesses, my drive shaft's in, fixed my engine mount bolt that was kind of stripped out a little bit, so I rethreaded that and that's on. I did my roll valve, I did the cold side, the intercooler piping, I got the exhaust manifold on with the turbo to make that work. So that's pretty successful. I'm pretty happy with it. The car is almost there. I know I keep saying this. I know it's probably gonna be like 5 more videos before I even start the car. Maybe not. But plans from right now is order my exhaust material. I'm just kind of waiting on a little bit of extra cash to order it. But that's about it though. Probably the next car video you guys see will be welding my own exhaust. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm about out of stuff to do right now, so I'm going to take a shower, clean up, and edit this video for you guys to watch. So hope you guys enjoy it, and see you on the next one. Later.